Hello, my love, this is Ghost Power, and this is Dragon Age Inquisition, and I think I'm on the right track for the last Lulium sword. Yeah. Aha.
They haven't noticed us
There we
yet.
go.
Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
This must be what it is. Probably that maze that has it. Right, way back there.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner. Let's head back to the main hall.
What's the teleporter?
I think I know how we'll open that door.
Oh, still more stuff. Wow. Muzzle stuff now. Why you throw away the barrels? I'm being barreled just to mix into spit on your hand. I don't know why those 3 markers for this quest. I guess because it's other ways I can get down to my real destination. So, right. Why not? Why are the other doors closed? Ugh. That's another bug. Or maybe they all do that. Normally, I guess. I don't know. There we go.
I was worried I'd have to search the whole castle for you, Alexius.
There's no longer anywhere to run. I knew you would appear again.
So.
Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final
What mine? Kinda.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean?
And this is not
What's
the
ending?
end.
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix!
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please,
I don't think
hurt
so.
my son. I'll do anything you ask.
You didn't save him, Alexius. No one should live like that.
No.
And this By the way, that's the same. I don't know if that tells us. Oh yeah, definitely doesn't. Because I maybe let's oh, what's his name? By the time this gets out to here, I've already been let's play. I chose this doing this and one of the villains, as it said, Alexis.
Victory is impossible. The Elder One will destroy
Oh,
us
no,
both.
it's not. Oh, it's not for us too, yes. But Tales of Cells is a very good game. I really love it. I played the Xbox
Where are the
360
other
version,
assassins this time?
and I 100% it. The only thing I didn't do is expert judgment. I forgot what it's called. But I really don't like it too much. One guy will have to get a big guard to progress through it. And it's random. Sometimes you get none, sometimes you get a lot, and I really do hate some stuff, and I can lock on you.
Tell me
You
again
can
how
do
you're
it.
gonna seal the breach.
I was wondering why
Your
they
death
were
will
not
be my
showing
apology.
the names of that. Normally, you have to lock on. Who did you die at? Ironborough. Yeah,
Victory is impossible.
Tales of Cells, good game. Good. If you haven't already.
So much for them.
I already. Still going to summon one more
This
favorite.
world's already.
I wonder if I'm out now. I don't think I can. Okay. That took I was not expecting it to do that. And another about 9. Lucy finally did it. Time is 9, Alexis.
Your death will be my apology.
It's like in Tales of Cecilia. I'm assuming that I first played it. Well, first played it.
Victory is impossible.
Well, I may not, because of copyright issues. Oh, I know you died again. Stop dying. Oh no, it's not Ironbow, it's what is your name? What's your name?
Your death will be my apology.
But I am assuming that Codex plays because if the copyright doesn't. There we go.
He wanted to die, didn't
Oh.
he? All those
That's
lies he told himself.
Two items,
the
I
justifications.
think.
He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
This Alexius was too far gone. But the Alexius in our time might still be reasoned with.
I suppose
Yeah.
that's true. This is the same
Maybe.
amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous.
It might be to say the mother to our
Give me
side.
an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now!
What are you doing? I don't know what's up with you. Let's say the other one.
Frank,
That sounds like a dragon to
that's
me.
how I won. How it won.
We'll head out front. Keep them off your tail.
No! I won't let you commit suicide.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes.
Yeah,
Cast your spell.
that's true.
You have as much time as I have hours.
Let's hope. Hello. When
darkness
he gets his
closes.
feathers, we got a lot more
I am
time.
shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me.
Okay.
Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we
Oh,
all
no.
die!
This is so epic. Bro. What's he dying? Fortunately, that never happened.
You'll have to do better than that.
Damn you.
Is that the best you've got?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
I can see that
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
No, you seem to have learned this lesson, kind of. Alright,
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
me too. Oh, I really do like that scene though. The castle's now ours.
Grand Enchanter Fiona. Queen Anora.
Oh, that was not
When I
ours.
granted your mages
Oh my
I
god!
thought it was understood
Anora.
that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter
No.
when my people were
Yeah,
threatened.
but
I
not
am
be ours,
rescinding my
but
offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave
is-
for Eldon at once.
But we have hundreds who
oh
need
well,
protection.
the castle is not
Where
in
will we
enemy
go?
hands.
You'll be leaving here with the Inquisition.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
After this,
Yeah.
stick them up a tower.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Oh. Criminals. And allies.
We
Allies.
would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
The breach
I met
threatens
some
all
on
of
it.
Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
Whether you accept the Inquisition's alliance or not, you
Ah.
will leave my kingdom.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be
Nice.
closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
I think in my playthroughs I did not complete, I forced them to join, maybe. Not so. Man. That was a really fun mission. I really like that. Because anything doing with time travel really piques my interest. There's a whole bunch of possibilities though. Kind of wish there was more to it, but I guess everything has to come to an end, unfortunately. Or
It's not a
forcefully,
matter for
depending
debate.
on what
There will be
on
abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning
That's
mages
true.
loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
I lied to them. Nice.
We're not monsters. We can control ourselves without any outside help.
This is not an issue
True.
of self-control. Even the strongest mages can be overcome by demons in
Yes.
conditions like these.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was
We're
to
part
gain
of
the
us now.
mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
The longer the breach is open, the more damage it does. We should head there
Alright,
as soon as
said.
possible.
Agreed.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Thank you. I'd be honored
goes
to
my
help with the
nap.
plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying.
Join us.
Oh, didn't I mention?
Oh, I'll keep
The
you.
South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
Say. Oh.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Not so sure if I want to do that just quite yet. The heart's up on. Okay.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate
Oh, check it out.
You'll have your million by the end of the week.
Oh. I don't want to do it just quite yet. I want to talk to my party members. At least some of them first. Ooh. Oh, nice.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
I might as well do that. I checked it out. Lots of stuff. And they're nice, but nothing that I need. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this just quite yet.
All right.
Oh. Nice. Wait. Don't have enough. What's that? So.
At your service.
3 hours. Wow. That'll be a while until that gets done. How many points do I have? Awesome. So it's 3 influence. Okay, awesome. 2 for Dill.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, I'm not gonna do just cause yeah. Maybe at the start of next episode I will.
Magic exists to
Because
serve man and never.
if memory serves me correctly, that quest will trigger me moving to a better headquarters. I think it's called Sky Heaven? Or Sky Fortress? I guess. I don't know. But we'll find out soon. Who's talks to first? No, not you. There we go. Connell. I think I want to speak to Connell. Yeah. Back. No. There you go. Connell. I'll call him. I guess I get names wrong all over the place. Not too good with names. Okay. Let's see what you have to say,
There's a shield
Connell.
in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
At least I got everyone's
Oh, that's
attention.
good.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the
Yeah, I know
devastation
that.
it caused.
I know that.
Cassandra saw a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something
Well,
far
that
worse.
happened.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work, I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps.
I see I
Still a lot of
was
work
during an incident.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Oh, you can't get me rid of me that
Mages
easily.
are ready to
Connell.
approach the breach.
I teleport
Pray
me
this will be enough to close it.
10 yards away.
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. Do you have a problem with me as well?
Of course not.
Is there an armor maze?
I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here. That concern extends to the mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
Oh. Not yet.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
What would you like to know?
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions
I
of the
think I've
Shattered
played
Light,
that in the
study
previous
history, and
two
improve
games.
their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
To learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the chant of transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. And I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages, that sort of thing?
There's a vigil. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's
Actually,
over, give yourself to a life
in
of
the
service.
previous two games, you can also become a Templar.
Your first draft.
That's only
Templars,
a
we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement.
specialization
Our
type of
lives
thing.
belong to the
You don't
Maker,
actually
not to
become a
each other.
Templar, just learn those skills and stuff.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
You've made it clear that you consider mages a threat.
Any mage can be. I won't pretend otherwise. I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages
That's
moving
good.
through our base completely unchecked. We
There's
need
usually
safeguards in
very
place to protect people,
suspicious
including
of
mages
the
from possession,
mages.
at least.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before
Yeah, that's
Certain
true.
rituals require a full guard. A mage's harrowing, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
the
Okay.
Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or
That
uses
makes
blood
sense.
magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars
Those
to
are
Chantry
cutes.
to teach me. At first, they merely humored
So
me.
nice.
I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
Oh, that's not very old indeed.
It's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
We'll continue this next episode because it's that time again. Yep. Alright, this is Ghost Battle. Till next time.